We are at the very top of our mountain and I'm so excited to be here because we are now preparing to build the deck to put the dome on. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know that we went to Colorado to the tiny home show and we bought a dome from True Domes, and we could not wait to get back so we can get working on putting it up. We have this deck here, guys, but we actually was able to sell this deck. Could you believe it? We've made so much money back off of this property. If you guys have been following us, you know that we sold the camper that was in this spot and we didn't even think we can get money for it, guys. We were thinking about scrapping it and we ended up selling that thing for 2,500 bucks. We decided to just take a picture and post it on Facebook. And can you believe that wood is that expensive today that someone came and paid us 400 bucks to take this wood out of here? This thing is turning out to be way bigger than we thought, way nicer, way more usable and flatter, and Eric is doing such an amazing job. I get so nervous for him, but guys, we practice safety out here. I have a voice like a microphone, so whenever he is getting too close, I am like yelling at him like, no, get back. So yeah, I'm glad it's him and not me, but because he has way better self-control and being able to maneuver this thing. But I can't help but get so nervous when I see him get so close to, if you guys can tell, we have like telephone poles as like markers where we're trying to just create the edge and just make that the end. So we're just building up as far as these telephone poles that we have lined off here. But that's a steep drop from the road. All right, guys, I am trying to get out of the line of this tree, and I feel like every which way I go, the tree is gonna wanna fall that way. I'm just gonna have to be looking at it as it falls and try to run away because that thing is tall and slinky. We are taking down this tree because, as you can see, it is basically off the end of a cliff. Like, it has so much overhang that the roots are all exposed, and so we're very afraid that it's going to lose balance and possibly fall on the dome. And this tree is actually really tall, so Eric is over there just trying to work it down. It's raining, it's cold, we're tired, but we just want to get this down so it's one less thing to worry about when we come back to the property. This is all just preparation for the dome to come up here, and we don't want anything that could be a danger to the dome or our guests. Oh gosh. We finally got that humongous structure down. We got the camper down. As you guys can tell, that area is bare and it makes this whole entire mountaintop look so much bigger than we originally thought it was. And I think in a few days we'll be able to start building the deck for the dome, and that's going to be so exciting, guys, because this is what we did it all for. We sold everything in Florida. We had this dream of building this tiny home community, but you will realize that when you start your journey that, you know, everything will not go according to plan, but the biggest thing is to just hold on to your dreams. It is actually happening, guys. This is actually what we came here for, and we do need to get some income coming in, so we definitely need to get our dome up and get it on Airbnb and get it rented. So this is the beginning of that. We hope you guys just enjoy everything we've been doing here. We hope that you can learn a thing or two about starting your own tiny home Airbnb from scratch, and we can't wait to show you guys what we come up with. All right, guys, so we're trying to get all this wood up to the top so we can start on the deck. We have the trailer attached to the side-by-side, but we also had some freezing temperatures, so a lot of the roadway kind of has ice on it. So Eric is actually going to try and pull me with the Mini X, and we're gonna try and get this three-piece situation back up the mountain and over this hump of ice. Please don't try this at home. We are going to be as careful as we can, but of course this is what we have to do to get our stuff going, because it's only the two of us and we use what we have here. Out to be such a scary experience, and also just something that's hard to do. I know that there is a lot of other things that we could have done, but this is just our life right now, and our tires are losing air. We have it loaded down with so much wood, and me and Eric, we are trying our best right now, guys. The sooner we get this wood up there, the sooner we can start building our deck and we can get our dome up, and we can move on to another part of the property.
It might be frozen. Hit it with that. There's an axe in the bed, and the bed just give it a good whack. See if that breaks it loose. Maybe. Yeah, just take the flat end and just whack it. Real hard, yeah. Alright, see if it broke loose by chance. Here, watch your feet. Good job, baby, you're good. Thank you. Oh well, let's see if we can get through it before the tire gets flat again. Babe, you probably don't even, I might be able to just pull you. You probably don't even have to hit the gas. Alright? Just very little. Maybe not. Try putting it in neutral. Nope, 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 nope. Woo! Hold me. Alright, hold up. Okay, ready? Are you in low? Alright, straight. Pull up. Okay.
Alright guys, we are at the top of the mountain finally. That was the scariest ride I think of my life. Eric had me attached to the Mini X by this tie cord, and it was just the three of us trying to get this thing up the mountain. So we were kind of loaded with wood, but that is all the wood, guys, that we're gonna need to start building our deck for our dome so we can get it on Airbnb and start making some money. We're gonna just put it in place and start to map out where we're gonna put this deck. I know Eric is so stressed about moving on with the property and getting the next steps built and getting everything moving forward, and so much times we come up to obstacles, but we tend to always get through them. So I'm really excited that this is now up here and we can really start getting the deck built. We are at the top of the mountain grading out this area. Look how big and open it looks, because we're getting ready to set up for our deck for the dome. It is such a beautiful day here at the property, and I'm really excited that we're here and we're at this point. It took us a while to just get everything cleared away at the top of the mountain. Of course, we had that camper here, we had the decking here, and we were able to sell both of those things and make a little bit of money, which was really needed because we bought some really expensive wood to go ahead and put the dome up and build the decking for it. So today is going to be all about grading and mapping out the dome. I wanted you guys to take a look at how nicely this area turned out, guys. Eric has been grading this area all day. He's finally made it down the mountain and is taking some dirt down the roadway. Guys, we are that much closer to getting this mountaintop squared away so we can start building our deck for our dome. We cannot wait to get this thing up on Airbnb, just because we have not had income coming in ever since we left Florida, and that is starting to take a bit of a toll on our pockets. So we definitely want to get this area finished and get the dome up and ready and available for renting. This whole area turned out to be so much bigger than we originally thought that it would be. We just measured out from the deck and we realized that we're going to have so much room for you guys to be able to have a fire pit and look out into the mountains. There's going to be a lot of room on this side here to be able to turn around and for parking, and that was one of our concerns when we first started to map this area out as the place for the dome. But this area turned out so much larger than we expected. The view is so much better now that everything's gone, and I just can't wait to start. Eric is basically squaring off and putting stakes and marking where we're gonna put the dome, or at least build a deck for the dome. And to our surprise, we are gonna have so much more space left here once we are done, and we have so much more room around that area for our guests to be able to explore and still hang out. And guys, that is the first step towards getting the deck down, mapping it out, seeing where it's gonna sit, and doing all the calculations and making sure everything that we calculated is going to work out. And so far it is definitely working out with the space of where the dome's going to sit. That is going to be such a perfect view over into the mountains, and you also have all this extra room for parking, and where I'm standing is going to be a nice area to have your fire pit and a little lounging area. So we're that much closer, guys, that much closer to getting this deck up and getting that dome built. I'm gonna go help Eric, guys, and we'll see you guys in the deck build.